Welcome back to our tutorials. In this particular tutorial, we are going to expand on adding content to your TV channel. This particular lesson is going to focus on adding a video series. Adding a video series is really similar to adding a video, but as you know, a video series has several videos within a series. And so we are going to create that from the ground up. Let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully you've watched the first video that goes over adding categories and initial content. So hopefully you have a category created for your video series already. So let's go ahead and move directly to content. Now think of a video series like watching a TV show on Netflix. You might have the show Lost, for example. As you go into Lost, there are going to be multiple episodes of Lost that you can watch. That's what a video series is. And so we start by going to add content, video series, and we're going to give our series a name. Let's just call it Lost. Remember to make your status published, and we're going to say test video series. Can't type. Okay. And like anything, you have to give it a thumbnail, and this is what the end user is going to see when they see your video series. So in this case, think of like the main Lost graphic that you would see before entering in. This is what they would see. Let's come to generate with AI, and let's just say an ocean oceanfront view on a sandy beach. Gonna wait for the graphic to appear. You can also, of course, upload your own photos to the assets. I like this. This works for me, so we're gonna go ahead and use this image. And let's go ahead and put it in Nature 2. Okay. Now here's your episode sort order for your video series. You can do newest first, oldest first, alphabetical, or a manual drag and drop. In this case, I am going to do oldest first. We'll go ahead and save. Okay, so now I have 0 episodes, but I have a series called Lost. So let's go ahead and add our first video to the Lost video series. I'm going to go ahead and click this option right here, and this is your episode list. So again, right now we have no episodes. We're going to click Add Episode, and then we're going to select, let's say, Ocean. Okay, now I'm going to close. You can see 1 episode is here. Let's go to our Preview TV app. So we'll come down here and we'll look for Lost. There it is. I click OK. And here's my first episode within the video series. Now, a common mistake that I'm seeing a lot of folks make is they will try to add a video that is in the assets, but not. So for example, this guy right here, I know we don't have him in our content, right? And so a lot of people will come here, they'll go to add episodes, and they'll say, where's this particular video? That one that I showed you with the man on the icon. Well, you have to add it as a video first. So let's go ahead and step through that process. Now, just like the very first tutorial that we had, the getting started tutorial where we added our content, we have to do the same thing. So we'll go to add content, video, we'll call it business meeting. Looks like that's what's going on in the video there. I just uploaded a bunch of demo videos for the sake of these tutorials. We'll make it published, and we'll just call this test. Okay, we're going to import from assets. We'll select this right here. Select the asset. There's the man. And for video series, you don't need to put a category. You can if you also want it to show up in a category, but since it's showing up in a video series, we do not need to assign it a category. So we can actually skip that right now. So I'm going to hit save. Again, double checking that we're published. Okay, so I'm going to hit save. And now what I want you to notice is this is not assigned to a category right now. So if I come here and I play, you're not going to see that video with the man and the camera. However, that's because we didn't assign it to a category. But if we go back to our video series right here now, we'll click these three icons, we'll go back to add episode, and you'll notice that he is now available in the list of episodes that we can select. So I add him as the second episode, and you can see oldest first. Notice how this one was the older one that we added. This one's appearing first, this one's appearing second. This might be because you want an order of episode 1, episode 2, so on and so forth. Maybe you want the latest episodes first. The sort order can be whatever you want right here. I'm going to hit close. And now we're going to go to the Preview TV app. We're going to go into the Lost series. And there it is. Ocean and then business meeting. So I'll click on here, click play. And there the video begins to play. Now, let's say I want to rearrange the way that some of this is looking. You actually have a direct inline edit right here. You can click edit. Maybe we want Nature 2 to be up here. We can use these arrows to shift things around. We can get rid of content that we don't like. And it's also smart enough to know if you're in a series. So I just swapped Nature 2 and Nature right here. I'm going to go into Lost. We have our 2 pieces of content right here. I'm going to click edit. And you can also rearrange right here. Just be careful, because if you start rearranging your content in here, it's going to change it to a manual order versus one of the sort orders that you had predefined in that series option. So again, if you're more of a visual person, you can add episodes here. You can also do it back on the content page. Hopefully this helps with adding your first series. The process is the same for audio. If you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to support@tvappbuilder.com. We do our best to respond to all emails within 24 hours. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.